Good morning, hello guys, Scott again, and welcome back to another video. Now, once again, finally, I am on the Fireblade, and as I mentioned in my previous video, I was putting this back together because it has been off the road for a little bit. So basically, since buying this, I've rode it maybe once or twice, and then it sat for a while, and I went to use it about 2 months ago, and the first time I used it, I broke down on it. It completely died, like there was no coming back. So I've changed some bits on it, and then here we are, and I'm off to get it MOT'd. So fingers crossed we'll get that through. But yeah, so the first time I actually rode it this year was back in March. I thought I'd take it out for a quick run because I hadn't actually used it since, I want to say, about October last year. And obviously it never ran spectacularly since I had it. So I always suspected the spark plugs needed changing. Obviously when I picked it up, if you watch that video, the rev counter never worked, so I've changed that. And obviously through changing the rev counter though, it's knocked the mileage down, but I'll get it coded at some point, but I'm not selling it, so I know what the mileage was, I know what the actual mileage of the bike is. It's not that big a issue at the moment, but yeah. So I got maybe to about here, and the bike really started struggling. Started cutting out and doing that, and I ended up actually breaking down pretty much, well, at this roundabout, and then I limped it because I thought it needed some like fresh fuel. So I limped it to a petrol station just across the way, which we'll show you in a minute. I haven't rode in so long, and I'm not actually doing too well at the moment with all the leading. I haven't done it in ages, and it'll come back to me. Yeah, so the petrol station literally just across there was where I made it to, and then I had to obviously get the bike back from there. And then since then, new spark plugs, air filter, oil, all the shebang. Oh my days! I forget how silly quick this thing is. Like, I barely used any revs there. And there you go, that's 70. Now, oh, it's windy. All of the wind this morning. Yeah, so I'm off to get it MOT'd. Unfortunately, the MOT is about 15 miles away, so I needed it done on a Saturday. And the closest place that would do it on a Saturday with a week's notice, because I only put the bikes back together last weekend, is 15 miles away. So off we go to there. Fingers crossed MOT gets booked, passed, and I can use this once again. So I'll speak to you all in a minute when I make it there. I love the community. Straight back in, and already getting the nods. That was a new looking CBR. Couldn't tell you what it is because I'm not very good at headlights, if I'm honest. I got time to make. Come on. Oh, my days. I need to get a new jacket because this one is a bit coming up at the back, let's say. Small. That's what we'll go with. Small. I cannot describe to you how good. I'm going to open this because it's steaming up a little bit. How good it is to be back on a bike. I haven't rode properly since I've had this bike, really. I mean, I did about 400 miles on it, but I never really wanted to ride it because of that idle, because it was going, and then when you rode it, it almost sounded like it was running a bit on free. So that's what obviously made me think it was the spark plugs. I'll bring it down a little bit. Yeah, so, but it's running fantastic. It's so quick. Like, I need to get this on track. Like, oh yeah, I just can't describe. Like, it's just so easy to corner as well. It's just so light compared to the MT. But yeah, no, I did love the MT as well. But hopefully a bit more bike stuff coming for that. For those of you, I know I haven't really got much on the channel anymore. I had a little refresh of all the videos. But yeah, hopefully a bit more bike stuff coming up. A bit more cars. Just gives me more to put, if I'm honest, so I can try and bring you some more stuff. But yeah, so MOT's in half an hour. I've probably got about 7 or 8 miles. Well, I don't even know. Yeah, probably about 7 or 8 miles left to go. I've just got to navigate myself through the centre of Redditch, which, if I'm honest, I don't really know, and it all confuses me. It's all a lot of dual carriageways and roundabouts, and I don't have a sat-nav in this. I do miss cruise control, though. My arm's a bit not used to this. Getting a bit of a vibration through the old handlebars. It's definitely not as comfortable as the MT used to be. I think, though, I might have to get another bike as well. Just have a little second plaything, maybe like a 300 or something. Because fun as this is, it's a little bit easy to go quick on. Like, now that the rev counter's working, I can actually see how many RPMs I'm doing. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've used about half, tops, and that was getting to 70 in about second gear. I went up to about 6,000, and I've got all the way up to 12.5. Good morning, sir. Even with it not being the nicest day, it's not too cold, like, it looks a bit miserable, but even with it not being the nicest day, it's still lovely to be out. Like there, I literally rolled on the throttle about a millimetre. No, I was in fourth. I want to say it's got 6 gears, so I was in 5th gear. I don't have a gear indicator on this one, but we're back to the rudimental basics. Not the luxuries I had on the MT. Bearing in mind, this is a 14-year-old bike. It has only done 531 miles, apparently. Wink. Nah. So, the old odometer was on about 12,800. This has started on 520 or something. So, in reality, it's only done just under 13,000 miles, which the spark plugs need changing every 12,000 miles. So that's what threw me to the spark plugs to begin with, is I just assumed I want to change them. And looking at the state of them when I pulled them out, they hadn't been changed and one was cracked, and it explained why it probably wasn't running so well. Alright, we're going for a little lefty here. What? A bit like cars, but it's not as obvious. Well, you're just flapping your wipers if you mess up where the indicator location is on a car. The one they like to change on bikes is the horn. So, first time I got on it today, obviously, you get your like muscle memory. Went straight to indicate off mid drive, remembering how I've done it many times before, and it turns out I was just still used to the controls on a Yamaha, and I honked my horn a couple of times, which definitely probably woke the neighbours up, which I'm sorry about. I think it's actually louder than the exhaust, if I'm honest. Got a nice little note to it though. I've missed this 4-cylinder. So yeah. Fingers crossed, MOT passed, get a couple of rides in, get the summer, and then yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time in summer. I'll try and bring you as many videos as I can, but work's very busy over the summer period, so I'll see what I can bring you. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I'm almost up to 400 whole subscribers. I think I was on 395 when I last looked, so thank you all. Much love. I really do appreciate it. One day I might get to 1,000. As always, yeah, keep letting me know what you like. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the comment, tell me what you want to see, tell me what you don't like. I'm up for all sorts of feedback, just try and make it better. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm doing well. Got many plans. Obviously, that issues with the Focus need to be sorted, so I can take that on track. Volvo's got its own little niggles it wants sorting, but who wants something that's perfect? It's boring. We like a bit of character. Anyway, I did say I'd speak to you when I got to the MOT place, but turns out I've just ended up having a little ramble again. But those of you who ride, well, no, it's like your internal narration comes out. Like, obviously everyone talks to themselves in their heads. It's not crazy talking to yourself in your head. Like, everyone does all throughout the day. Like, you're always thinking, having little thoughts to yourself. When you put a helmet on and no one can hear you, suddenly it's everywhere. I'm pretty sure it's turned to a 50. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, there was a car rather close behind me. Putting it together, getting the old fairing back on, which I've never really done too much work on the bikes, but all my bikes before have always been naked. I went so slowly around those corners. That's such a nice little gradual corner, but I haven't rode in so long. I need to get the confidence back, if I'm honest. It'll come quickly. Give me a ride or two, and I'll get some sunny weather, good roads, and you'll be right as rain. Right. I think we're looking for the old town centre. That one? Oh, yes. Right, so there we go. MOT all passed. Happy days. Very, very happy days. Only got a few little things to work on. Exhaust is a bit noisy, and the rear tyre could do with being changed soonish. So we'll get that. And there's just a few little places where hoses could do with a little bit of a loosen. They're a bit tight. Yeah, a few little husbandry bits. Other than that, very, 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 very nice, friendly guy at Redditch Motorcycle and Scooter Centre. Yeah, gave me some little pointers on bits that could do with yeah, obviously, like I said, a few little husbandry bits, and yeah, we'll get them done. Bike's running a lot better. Got an MOT now, which is the main thing. So yeah, see how that all goes. Get a couple of new tyres, shouldn't do too bad. Yeah, so as always, guys, oh, try not noob it. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. If you made it this far, well done. It's appreciated. Nearly up to 400, as I said, which is very, very cool. Yeah, but this is mostly just bikes getting MOT. Let's see how it goes. Sort of keep you updated video. So hopefully there'll be a few more little fun little ones on this. And I'm going to bring a video explaining how this is not the gem I thought it was when I bought it. Obviously, I've been through that today a bit with all the bits I've changed, but there's a few more bits that came apparent when I was taking it apart, but I'll explain that to you all in good time. But anyway, for now, thank you for watching, and I shall see you all soon.